Good morning, guys. Do you guys really realize what's coming for Bitcoin? Do you realize what's going to happen to your accounts here coming up in literally probably 8 months or so? I don't know if you guys remember this. I just want to kind of kick it with you guys today a little bit, if that's okay, and just kind of chill. And I want to just talk to you guys about literally, you are alive in a moment right now where you will probably, if you're a baby boomer watching this, you probably have the last attempt to make the most money in your life for any investment vehicle. Bitcoin, I think, will far outperform any real estate, obviously any bonds, any CD, such like that, any traditional investments. And I'm showing you guys the logarithmic chart here for Bitcoin of what the halving events look like. Halving events are in blue down here. And can I just remind, I'm going to hodgepodge this video together of just getting you guys excited about like, why the heck are we spending so much time on all these charts? Why are we trying to invest this money? It's because of what's coming. Like, take a look at this. I want to just point some things out. You guys may have never even realized this about Bitcoin before. You guys realize Bitcoin's programmed. And once you guys see this programming, it makes trading Bitcoin a lot easier. Bitcoin goes through 4-year cycles where there's a 4-year cycle of just absolutely crazy bull runs, and usually roughly about a 4-year cycle where we see downturns, which are called bear markets. The lows in here are presented to us in yellow. And then we have halving events. Do you guys realize that once a halving event starts, Bitcoin usually goes parabolic? Like, we're talking, guys, you're going to wake up and you're going to see Bitcoin jump by thousands of dollars by the hour coming up here in 2024. I would say second to third quarter of 2024, you're going to see Bitcoin jumping thousands of dollars on an hourly basis because the halving event's going to take over. And just this morning, I was just looking at our account. Our account is up $10,000 in the last 24 hours. The low that we had over here was $228,000. And the high up here we had was $239,000. So actually just a little bit over $10,000 from the low to the high. And Bitcoin has hardly done anything. And so when I'm looking at these charts, it's like, do you guys know that this price action is what's coming? This price action is what's coming here, and that's what's coming. But we have something happening, which most of you guys should know about this if you guys are following along with crypto, that we've never had in the past, and we'll probably never have in the future. It's the Bitcoin spot ETF. If you guys look at the history of halving events, this market is going to blast off from April on, most likely. And then here's another thing. I'm just going to give you guys a free tip here. When you guys see Bitcoin get up to $69,000, $70,000, you're going to see a lot of people taking profit. But I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to show you guys a quick little study. Look at this. Every single time Bitcoin has reached a high, which normally on technical analysis, when you reach a high of structure, you look to short it or you look to sell because it's a double top formation. Every single time we have come from a halving event onwards, only from a halving event onwards, and we pass all-time highs, the market explodes. It exploded there. It absolutely skyrocketed over here, and it skyrocketed over here. So a quick little tip that you guys are going to learn from this video, you guys can take with you for in your years of trading, is that when the price of Bitcoin gets to the all-time high of 69,000, historically, it is not a place to sell. It is a place where the market is probably going to explode and blow up and get what we call a blue sky breakout, which means there is no price action to the left of the chart. It's what's called a blue sky breakout. So you guys learned something else today if you guys didn't know that, okay? Let me show you guys this. I want to throw some analysis together with you guys. This is going to be like a buffet of an analysis today. We just did a study in the future forecast. You guys can get a membership in the description where we're trading our account up into $1 million, where I showed you guys a strategy that I'm going to start using, which I really think is going to be the best strategy to make the most money. I'll leave it there. You guys can watch it if you'd like. It will help a lot of you guys. But what we did in this video is we looked at addresses this morning that have 10 or more Bitcoin, 100 or more Bitcoin, or 1,000 or more Bitcoin. Okay, I'm going to say we're close to $30,000, if that's okay. We saw exactly what addresses holding $30 million or more of Bitcoin are doing right now. We have that, like, emphatical data. We know exactly what addresses holding, and there's no hiding. We know exactly what's happening. And so I show that to you guys. Watch that video this morning. If you guys are members, please, before the day's done, watch that video in the future forecast. If you're not, you guys can get a membership in the description. It's $59 a month. It's very cheap. Snag it, guys. What I'm also going to show you guys right now is that, do you see what's happening with price action? Look at this. Like, it's a dead giveaway sign to me, in my personal opinion. Look at this. Price action obviously has been going sideways and it's been moving down. Look at the bottom wicks here. During this time frame, we see that money has been flowing into the market. I tell you guys, we spy on the whales, and it sounds like a really crazy thing to say. But truthfully, when you guys know how these indicators are coded, we actually coded this to watch for large transactions on the exchange and the cryptocurrency you pull up on TradingView. So if you come up here and you type in BTC USD and you go to Binance, or you go to Bitstamp, or you go to Coinbase, or you go to Bitfinex, it will adjust and literally show you guys what large transactions are doing. And we actually corroborated this morning with actually looking at blockchain data, on-chain data of what addresses with 10 Bitcoin, 1,000 Bitcoin, and 100 Bitcoin are actually doing right now. And I'll tell you guys, it's following exactly suit to this. And so what I think is going to happen this week, if we're just following money, if we're just following what the whales are doing, is that we all have this descending wedge pattern staring us in the face right there. And what we're seeing right now is a break to the upside. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to take this off. We're going to pull up the support and resistance lines, which are really cool because they're live color changing, which you guys, if you know what I'm talking about, they're pretty sweet. What I think we're going to see here is a move and a push up. I think for the rest of this month, August, I think we have a higher chance of hitting 31,862, which is to simply structure high, versus coming back down and hitting 24,700. So make this easy. I think we're going to hit $32,000 all-time high before we come back down and hit 24,700, 25,000, okay? And I say this because we can see that money's flowing back into the market. Now, what do you do with your portfolios? And this is what I just talked to our members about this morning. Because I have data that shows you guys that we have crashed 48% from now until the end of the year, the last two halving cycles. 48%. So what are you going to do with that data? What are you going to do with the data that I show you guys this morning that we have whales with $30 million or more of Bitcoin buying? What are they doing? Have they always been right? Have they been wrong? This is where you guys need to have a risk management plan in place literally right now. And what I taught you guys this morning is, if you, first of all, I'm just going to kind of go on a little bit of teaching session right here, if that's okay. Everybody needs to assess right now, how much money do you want to have in crypto before April? Because after April, there's what's called a law of diminishing returns that happens in April. And here's why. In April, the money that is invested past April of 2024 earns and profits drastically less than any money put in before. This is what I taught you guys in that future forecast this morning. And I'm not going to give it away on YouTube here because I want to honor the people paying for that. I taught you guys this, and I gave you guys a plan of exactly what I'm going to be doing. And I'm not going to release it here on YouTube because we're going to grow this account over $1 million, and I'm keeping that for our paying subscribers. And yes, I am unshamefully plugging this membership because I truly believe it's going to make you guys, I don't want to say it's make you a lot of money, but I think the wisdom you see in this is going to be really beneficial for a lot of you guys. The point is, if you can have a plan to acquire crypto smartly with risk management from now for the next 35 weeks, magic number, it will set you guys up to probably make some of the most money you've ever experienced in your entire life, especially for all of you baby boomers watching this right now. Baby boomers who are pushing, 80 to 90 plus, you guys are, past retirement. Guys, earlier than that, sorry, I lumped some of you guys into a pretty old category there. 60 or years older here. I truly believe you are looking at the last attempt chance to make really significant money with your investments. And if you guys all know this, I know this with my grandpa, is that when he moved into his older years, that money needed to be there to sustain him with hospital bills. His wife went through hospice, that costs a lot of money. I think there's an opportunity within the next 2 years for my generation to make the greatest wealth possible, as well as baby boomers. And we're going to try to coach you guys through that of how to actually take advantage of this. Because the one thing, I'm going to just leave you guys with this. The one reason why I think Bitcoin is going to absolutely explode, and it could far, let me show you guys this. Check this out. Bitcoin, if you guys ever seen the Bitcoin rainbow chart, I'll show you guys this real quick. You guys have all seen this, right? The Bitcoin rainbow chart that basically just looks like a rainbow and it goes upwards right here, where you have what's called like a fire sale on the bottom and you have basically like get out, like seriously sell. I think there's a potential that Bitcoin could actually break out of the top of this and blow everybody away. Because what's the one event that has never been present in Bitcoin before? It's the Bitcoin spot ETF. And that money is not going to come from millennials. It's going to come from baby boomers. Because I'm telling you guys, baby boomers are not going to be investing their money into Dogecoin. They're not going into SHIB, okay? They're going to be putting their money in what's called an ETF. And they trust ETFs. It's what they've known for many years of their investment. This is their Roth IRAs. This is their traditional IRAs. This is their, savings that they've had for their whole life. They know ETFs are what they trust. And so when that money comes into the market, there's a chance that this could absolutely be thrown into the garbage and say, forget the chart, the rainbow, we blast up above red. But what are you going to do to protect your money and actually have a good risk management plan of exiting as well? That is what we're really focusing on when we talk about these future forecasts in our membership. So guys, I hope this helps. Just want to kind of do like a fun little talk here and just really get you guys excited. If you're like depressed in life, like this is some of the greatest times to be alive. And if you're looking at the data and you guys access this data that we're looking at and you're watching what whales are doing, there is a lot of amazing things coming. We just called out 2 more scalping trades this morning, and we hold the highest win rate on YouTube we can find anywhere. And I think we're going to crescent over we're going to blast through the 60 mark, I believe, next week. Actually, probably this week. And it's just going to be a really, really good time coming up here. And I just want to get you guys excited about that. So if you're not part of a family trading crypto, I think you guys would love joining us. We're $59 a month. Our indicators, you guys have great deals on those right now. If you're a member, we're going to give you guys $150 off our indicator pro pack. If you guys want our top and bottom finder, if you've heard about this before and you guys, I know about that, you guys are going to get $300 off that too, just for being a member. So take a look at this stuff. Let me know if you have any questions. Email us at tradeconfident@gmail.com if you have any questions, and we'll keep the videos coming today. Jake's got some good videos for you guys, but just want to do kind of like a family talk here and just tell you guys, like, I'm excited, and I think you guys should be excited as well for what's coming in crypto. All right, guys, God bless you. I'll see you guys later, and let me know if you guys have any questions. See you guys.